kid gonna tell me I'm done for. You ain't even worth it to rhyme to. Each time I go leave a little note to remind you. In case you wanna sew the pot up, cause of every drama you don't really wanna battle. Lots of things you never thought of and you never seen. You call a line and you game of
Hey, yo, what's cracking?
Say whenever it just don't matter anymore. I know my future is destined to carry on. There's no bag, it's heavy on. My shoulders are very strong, you know. Don't wanna write this down, I wanna say it while it's like this now. So let me grab the mic. Don't wanna write this down, I wanna say it while it's like this now. So let me have the mic. Don't wanna write this down, I wanna say it while it's like this now. So let me grab the mic. Don't wanna write this down, I wanna say it while it's like this now. So let me have the mic. It's just the same old motif. The heart never safe. Pretty girls a cold thief. She got away. The way she move make you wanna stay. It's kinda smooth how she stop and pray. I walk away. Don't blame me if you see me in the back though. She fit me to a Texas T. Baby was back. Go for my rap flow. I thought I had her, but I guess it didn't matter. She didn't think it was that dope. Leave the girl with the woe is me. Just another sideshow with my poetry. Picture me rolling in the 500. Buying roses in the dozen for the lady I want. Won't that be something? But I worry it would never be. Too many games we played, love. We use it in the phrase like a spell and beat. Putting a spell on me. Hypnotized was the devil in the sky. She decided to hell with me. Yeah. Don't wanna write this down. I wanna say it while it's like this now. So let me grab the mic. Don't wanna write this down. I wanna say it while it's like this now. So let me have the mic. Don't wanna write this down. I wanna say it while it's like this now.
What's up, Francine? What's going on, Franklin?
Let me have the mic. Yeah.
What up, Richard? Still at that concert, bro?
Chick, I call it Lola. She feel like the ocean, like to drink and smoke some Doja. And I feel like smoking, plus she good at charming cobras. I feel like I'm chosen, but she ain't the only one.
What up, cat? Meow.
She be acting bougie, and she came through and tied me up. Now she just a groupie, got the aura of the mafia. My friends wish they knew me, but they ain't the only.
What up, brother Danny?
What they want, what they want, what they want.
About to blaze up that great babe.
What they want, what they want, what they want, what they want. Y'all ain't fooling me at all. I've been at this shit for 9 years. Now they start to call. I'm a DIY pioneer. They trying to get involved. Get the car higher. About to set the dog. I'm probably the only one. Yeah. I'm correct when you approach me. I can size you up. Taking all the shots of Kobe. Almost 81. Guess I got to play the goalie. Go and save me some. I'm probably the only one.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
What they want, what they want, what they want. Dollar signs, yeah, I know it's what they want. What they want, what they want, what they want. Y'all ain't fooling me at all. Who wants my money? I'll tell you who I don't fuck with. Who's pulling strings? I'm just pointing out all the puppets. What I'm demanding is fucking up all the budgets. I'm smart as fuck, they be talking like I'm the dumbest, but I know what they want from me. Dollars, lot of stock in me. It ain't nothing personal, it's business, and I'm a commodity. But honestly, Pop-Up will be turning in his grave the day I let someone else become the boss of me. When there's a boss in me, I'll be dead. What they want, what they want.
Gray? Did not know I had gray color.
What they want, what they want, what they want.
What's up, Lori? Lori with 2 R's up in the building. Remember, guys, hit us up with some of those emojis and shit, man. The thumbs up, the hearts and shit. Let's spank this algorithm into line. Hey, Andrea. How are you doing? Yeah, we got 6 beautiful people up in the building right now. It's cracking, yo.
Play Pat, what up? My heart thumb, not from being nervous sometimes. I'm thinking God made me special here on purpose. So all the while till I'm gone, make my words important. So if I slip away, if I die today, the last thing you will remember.
So how's everybody doing today? How's everybody's Friday going? Me, I woke up with a swollen face. My nose is fucking huge.
Have you ever heard of some shit for real? Not from the heart, from the soul, you can feel.
What's up, bro?
What up?
And if I die,
Just winding down.
please don't cry.
What's up, Frank?
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
And if I die,
Yeah.
Did fucking we had to go to the laundromat because our dryer's out.
The dryer's out?
Yeah, and it won't be
What's up,
fixed
Tori?
until next week. Our so we got that home insurance.
Yeah.
Where if something breaks in our house, they'll come fix it. If they can't fix it, they'll replace it or whatever, right? Well, we've been waiting about a week for them to notify us that they got the part and all this other shit, right? So there was miscommunication between the home insurance and the, what do you call the people, the contractors, basically. And
the people that built the home?
No, the people that, replace that, the ones that come in to replace the part for the insurance.
The laborers, subcontractors or whatnot.
So there was miscommunication through both of them, and we got screwed. So now we're like, we're not going to pay that $100 fee because you guys screwed up.
Right.
So they're coming out next week to fix it.
Still sucks having to go to the laundromat.
Yeah. Well, after all the shit that happened.
Yeah, you probably want to use the laundromat instead. You can do bigger loads.
Dude, they had the industrial washers at this place. So we only used 3 fucking 3 washers. And they were all industrial, and we packed them full.
I remember last time I was using a laundromat, we was sleeping out of a tent, camping. And that's where we'd take like our sleeping bags and everything to get that campfire smell out.
Yeah.
But I don't care for them too much. Be an apartment complex that you could use if you didn't have the little apartment washer and dryer. I didn't like leaving my wife out there all day waiting.
This song was gonna play. I like this song, dude.
You found it though, right on there, Frank. All right, Laura, you have a good night.
Have a good one, Lori.
Me down. Well, put me on the front lines and just sitting on the sidelines. Don't think you can play with my mind, 'cause that's all mine. Why you slipping sideways? Well, I've been making my way.
Dude, you see what them women are doing to that poor girl, Caitlyn? Fucking, I can't think of her name. Fucking, damn, dude, they do not like this Caitlyn girl, dude, because she's bad, bro. She's like the Michael Jordan of the WNBA.
Oh, you're talking about
The white girl.
Is she like really tall and does look like a man, but isn't?
No. What is her name? She's a white girl.
What is she like? Really tall?
No, she's a point guard. She's small.
Oh, I haven't seen nothing about that then yet.
Yeah.
Why are they giving her hell? Is she a dirty player or what?
No, they're dirty players against this girl, dude. Like, this girl's bad, bro. She's scoring like 40 fucking points a game and as a woman.
Right?
And they're just fucking her up, man. They're trying to fuck her up. She come back and fucking win the game and shit. And then look at all the team and go, y'all suck. Y'all try to take me out, but y'all still suck. Brother Danny, it's cracking, bro.
That's Danny.
I was watching Planet of the Apes. You know, the one that actually had a fucking storyline. The one that Woody Harrelson was in.
I haven't seen that show ever. I know there was an old ass one, and then they came out with some.
Yeah, this last one they did with Woody Harrelson was good. Had a story. Yeah. It's not like all the other ones. They basically just remade the original. You know what I mean? This one actually had a storyline about how humans are killing humans, and it's not the apes that are killing the humans. Like the humans are telling the other humans that the apes are killing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It actually had a story, and then the apes were traveling with human girl, who in the next movie turns out to be somebody important.
All right.
And then I watched, what was that older movie I watched? Stand By Me.
That's one of my all-time favorites, bro. I watch it so much that like when we're up camping, I'll put it on, like to go to sleep to.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, that movie is so short. Have you noticed that? It's like you get so into it with Richard Dreyfuss narrating it and everything when you're younger. It's like Story Hour or something, and now it's still a good movie. I just wish they made a second one or a longer version of it. It was a good show.
borderline insane. I'm like, you must be tripping if you thinking that I let it go. The gift is in my blood and my verse is all been set in stone. Getting to know, give it a time to get in the zone. Give it a chance to give it a go.
Did you know that
You looking for own.
What?
I'm trying to think of what the hell they call him in there. The fat kid that brings a comb. I want to call him Chunk, but it's not him because that's Goonies. He's the one that forgets the secret knot on the shit. What the hell is his name? He's like the paranoid kid all the time.
On what?
On your Stand By Me show?
Oh, I don't remember it.
He's still an actor today anyways, and he doesn't look anything like that. You can see anyone, huh, Frank?
No, because he's on
Vern. This is who he goes by. He plays on like a TV series or something now, doesn't he? And then you got dude that played in freaking... He's a comic book dude. Will Wheaton. He's still acting. Corey Feldman, he doesn't do much anymore.
No, he doesn't. His music, he does his band and him have been touring.
Oh, really? But then River Phoenix, he's gone. I think he overdosed or something in his.
Yeah, I miss River Phoenix. I watched Indiana Jones when River Phoenix was in it. Remember that? First Indiana. I think it was first.
It's been a long time ago.
Yeah. What up, brother Danny?
There you are. What up? But yeah, that show had a lot of it. Because there was
you want to see a dead body?
Yeah. Fuck it. His dad's an actor and he's an actor. Then there was
that's a kid is fucking that starts off as a kid movie, Boys in the Hood. When you see the body for the first time and shit.
Right. That takes me way back to junior high. Johnny, what are you up doing tonight?
Yeah, what you up to, Danny? I would ask Frank, but I don't really care. Look, I'm drinking out of a big yellow cup.
Hey. I was gonna ask you, did you end up going and get you some Blue Moon?
No, I compromised for barbecue.
Was it chicken?
No,
Okay,
no, I had ribs and brisket.
nice. Chillax.
Fall off the bone ribs, though, bro. Like, take a bite and the motherfucker just fall. The bone just pulls right out.
Nice. Cheers. Right on.
Don't die. Damn, bro, huffing and puffing, sounding like you gonna die.
Maybe.
This guy over here huffing and puffing. Well, you better make sure I'm in your will to get your money. No, I'm kidding.
My brakes are all fixed. That's good. No squeaking, nothing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. My buddy Ralph.
Are you sure it was your car and not you squeaking?
Sometimes I wonder. You know? No, he fucking got the back tires off. The one side was all right, but the other side, fucking was pads were fucking damn near pretty much gone, and the fucking the rotor was fucked. So that's where all the fucking grinding and squeaking was coming from. Because he got in and listened to it, and he was like, "Oh wow, that's bad, yeah."
That's not good.
Yeah, but it's all fixed now, no problem. So
Right on.
yeah, feels good to drive a car with brakes again.
I'm just gonna let it go.
Oh damn! I missed Kirsty's 420.
What time is that?
It's 9:20 there now, or 5:20 there. At 8:20, it would have been
It would
4:20.
be at 5:20 in the morning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because they're what 7, 8 right now.
Yep.
Huh.
Actually, I don't. Yeah, I did miss it. I was eating.
Have you talked to her lately?
Yeah.
Other than on here?
Yep.
Right on. But hopefully everything's going good.
She's all right. She's
I see she was going on a vacation or something.
busy, man. She busy. Yeah, she on a road trip. Or did she come back from the road trip? I don't remember. I talked to her, but I don't remember if she was back or she was going.
Right. For a couple of days there, she was posting
Yeah, she was up in
pictures
the
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Hope she had fun. I bet she did. Unless she felt like she was looking to buy a new house, you know, like living in the Hobblelands and shit. Yeah, it's 12:30 your time. Yeah.
Dude, I got the new My Pillow coming.
There's a new one? Or you just ordered a new one?
No, there's a new one. It's a firm one.
That's what I ordered, was the firm. What'd you get? Was it just a regular when you got yours?
Yeah, mine was mine was a firm, but it was the smaller. Like, he's got the bigger sizes now. You know, he won
Right.
his defamation suit.
His defamation?
Yeah, he won that suit. Remember they were suing him?
What were they trying to sue him for again? Because I must have got swept under the rug real quick.
Well, no, he won it. Like, there was no evidence of wrongdoing or whatever.
Was it something to do with his product?
Yeah.
See, that, I don't mean to say that, and I'm not even going to use his name because I do know the whole first and last name. I thought the guy would be like busted as a pedophile or something long before I ever bought his product, just because of the way that he looked and came across.
His product is amazing. I don't care.
Oh, I got the slippers. I got the pillow. He's even now. I seen he's selling the crosses that he wears and stuff. I don't know what that has to do with cotton, but
I only have to use one pillow.
I only use one. Yeah, I mean, but the way it molds to you, I can still put my arm under, and it's not too much or too little. You just gotta shuffle it around a little bit.
Yeah, I got the bigger one. I think I got the queen size.
That's what I got. Yeah, I know it was the bigger because it takes up half the bed, and it's a queen size bed.
Yeah, I wanted something bigger.
That's what she said. So I started talking these pills. Did you take them tonight?
Yep.
Their first lesson in science was to take a magnifying glass and angle it just so the sun comes through it and torch live bugs. Burn them to death. These people literally spin
Hold on, Andrea.
the shit out of each other.
You have a good rest of your night. And
pain doesn't exist for these people.
bless you for taking care of them kiddos.
In the middle of the street, on the concrete, and then yell car when a car was coming.
You're one hell of a woman, that's for sure.
Candy is a challenge. Next, literally impress the girls by putting cigarettes out on their tongue. They would literally take a lighter and heat up the metal on the top of a lighter and then turn it upside down and burn their skin just because they wanted to smile at themselves.
I got those on my arms still.
Yeah, I remember those.
Cars with no seatbelts, let alone airbags. These people grew up being borderline tortured. When they got in trouble, their parents would send them outside to pick a switch. A long, skinny stick that was flexible enough to cut through the air and cut flesh. If they did not pick a suitable switch, they were made to go get another one, and it just got worse. And then, if they ever hurt themselves and scraped their knee or whatever, they would wear these wounds like patches of blood. And even though we hurt ourselves, we would then go inside to see our parents, and they would put peroxide on that shit. It would bubble and sizzle and turn all red. And shit like that was fun. Shit, that's wild. We would have 4th of July, we would shoot Roman candles at each other, bottle rockets and shit. While y'all were standing 30 and 40 feet back from whoever set the fireworks off, we were in the middle of that shit, usually turning it upside down and shooting it. I mean, Gen X has cheated death for our entire lives. All we wanted to do was sleep and rest. And you goofy bastards have made it absurd enough to live on this rock that we are coming out of retirement just to burn this bitch down to spite you, and then hopefully we can go back to sleep. If not, we'll stay awake. We'll just keep the fire going. Gen X don't quit. Y'all will learn one of these days. These people just don't know what they've done. You've woken up Gen X. I mean, you just don't understand what you've done. Gen X, their first lesson in science was to take a magnifying glass.
Wow, that's funny.
Mhm.
You say burn ants?
Yeah.
I always thought the little roly polies or potato bugs, because
Yeah.
they would pop when you burn them far enough.
I always thought the roly polies were cool. That was like the roly defense just rolling up.
Of
Like
course,
that.
that was yours too.
You really looked up to that, huh? God, dude, you snapped to that one fast, bro.
What? Well, have a good one there, Andrea.
That's your spirit animal, right, BHP?
You all right back there, dude? I swear you're gonna die.
I'm fine. I'll live.
Back here breathing harder than fucking Yogi the Bear when he's getting his honey on.
I gotta touch that fiberglass shit in my lungs still. That powder shit.
Is that the whistle?
Huh?
I make that sound in my sleep. Sometimes it wakes me up. That's usually when I start pounding my chest or the wife says, roll the fuck over.
What do you think you are, King Kong or something?
No, just that wheezing and, you know.
That's all right. So my inhaler, you know, the rocket end that they give you for it.
Yeah. But you got one of those beast things, huh?
Yeah, and it whistles when I inhale, dude.
It lets you know you're getting your hit.
Yeah. I was like, that's dumb. I'm like, why is it whistle?
So the whole world can look at you in this crowded place and you've got a chimney in front of you.
Only
What's
take it
wrong
twice
with you?
a day. Take it in the morning and one before bed.
Is it mainly just to open your lungs, or yeah,
And then
or has it got a steroid in it?
And I have one for when I wake up in the middle of the night gasping for air.
Yeah.
So I have one for that. Or when I can't catch my breath, dude. Like, I have a habit of that. Like, I just can't catch it.
Can't get a deep breath in.
Yeah,
Kind of.
can't get-
I hate that feeling. Then I start tripping out in my own head. It's like,
Yeah. Like, dude, am I even breathing right? It's like the only way you can get a full breath in is when you yawn. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I hate that because you try to make yourself yawn, and then all of a sudden you start yawning, and then you get real tired.
look at you doing it to me now, asshole. Because I'm still stuck on trying to get a full breath where my top lung opens up or something. You know, or you can get your throat open and all that shit. It's like, all right.
And then they got me taking 2 Pepsid
Macy's.
maximum strength, 20 milligram.
Is that for your stomach?
Not
Or
for
you get
the heartburn.
you're at reflux and shit?
Well, yeah, because so this fucking shit's caused heartburn, dude. I've had heartburn for 4 weeks now because of this shit. It started with the heartburn, and then it turned into this shit's making me miss days of work because of it.
Yeah, it's gotta be miserable.
is miserable. It's fucking.
What I do when I get that shit's the same thing when I get, those hiccups that never seem to go away.
Yeah.
Usually it's like right before you're trying to like wind down. I'll go fucking throw a finger in the throat and get it out. And it's like, all right, now I'm tired. I cleared my whatever esophagus out. That's like last resort though.
Hey man, I'm way past my bedtime.
I was looking at the clock too. I was like, I could probably go smoke one more time and crawl into bed.
I don't know about crawling in bed right now.
Oh, I'll put on a show. Rest on that elbow. You know what I mean? Until my shoulder gets tired.
Oh man, that gobstopper smells good as fuck. I really hate these dispensaries when they do the smalls. They just charge almost the same price.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's stupid. Shouldn't be charging the same price for the smalls. Should at least do a discount.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fire shit that I got, dude, I got 10 grams. 5 of one, 5 of another. That golden kush, bro, smells so fruity.
Nice.
It's pretty bud, too.
Last weekend, somebody up there had, it was just a pen, you know what I mean? But it was some Mike Tyson indica. It was all berryish. Have you ever tried any of that at all?
Yep. There's a place right now that's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they actually got the weed too. Mike Tyson's weed. I'm trying to find the jars that has fucking Blues Brothers.
Actually, I've tried the Mike Tyson.
The Belushi Farms or whatever.
Yeah, but it's the Blues Brothers brand. Yeah. I've had the Mike Tyson. I've had the
What's up, Travis?
Blues Brothers too, but I was in Tucson. I think it was Tucson.
And my son, he got the Tyson cart.
What up, Travis?
So, Travis, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm excited for vacation, dude, because we're going to go to Venice again. I might hit up those dispensaries again.
Yeah.
Dude, they're right there in the open, bro. Like right there on Venice Walk, dude. On the boardwalk on Venice.
Mm-hmm.
Just there's always, dude, the only issue is they're fucking homeless, bro.
Yeah.
Like, always asking. Or then you got people trying to hand you shit. No, I don't want your flyer. I'm not here for your flyer. I'm not here for your club. I'm not here to hear your music.
I want to get.
I'm like, I'm just
You
here
don't
to watch.
understand. I'm trying to get away from this place because I got what I wanted. Leave me the fuck alone.
Well, see, now I know that I'm going to hit the one that's right in the front, like right when you walk in. And then me and the wife and everybody, all right, let's walk back. Let's walk back to the car. Let's go.
Get in there, everybody.
No, but
Last
knowing
one in
knowing-
has to talk to that guy.
the wife and the daughter and shit, they're going to want to go get that ice cream. that's in the middle of the fucking boardwalk of Venice.
Motherfucker think you balling going to Venice and shit.
Venice is it's interesting.
Oh, I bet.
We walked past what is that, Muscle
Beach.
Yeah.
Was there a bunch of motherfuckers working out? Or?
Of course, bro.
Yeah, that's probably all.
Did you have the balls to go in there and act like you were gonna check it
Well, there
out?
was famous people. There was famous bodybuilders in there.
No shit.
Yeah, I shook hands with. Oh my god, what was it? Fuck, babe. Oh my god, what was his name? Cheryl goes, man, he's cute, but he's too fucking huge. I'm like, that means he's like this big in his pants.
So did any of them
It's all right, no, not.
bodyguard nearby?
Huh?
Did any of them have a bodyguard nearby or anything? Since they're like celebrities or something?
Yes, there was bodyguards, but they were not as big as these guys were. I'm like, dude, how are you got bodyguards? I hope they know something other than looking small.
Sir, we're gonna have to ask you to leave. It's like you're thinking some action figure's gonna come through the gate, rip the door off, get the fuck out of here.
It was the guy that he was what was it? He was in some fucking movie. Well, I'm trying to think. Son of a bitch, I can't think. Watch, I'll figure it out tomorrow, and then I'll be like, yeah, that's that guy. Fuck.
Doobie stopped.
It's gonna bug him.
Okay, no. Gone in 60 seconds.
Oh, okay. Which dude?
It was the Russian guy. Guy didn't talk.
Vinny Jones?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Vinny Jones. Yeah, the Russian guy. Yeah.
He was actually the one that was pumping iron.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah, people were going nuts over it. I was like, I liked you better when you didn't talk.
I think you better. He's in there talking shit. Get in here, skinny man.
That's how he talked at the end. And then Memphis was like, hey man, I thought you were from Long Beach. He's like, oh.
Yeah. And then there was another famous it was a bodybuilder, and he was a famous bodybuilder. They were working out together. And then there was that one guy that does those videos. You remember those the videos?
Not Sweat to the Oldies, dude.
No.
Richard Simmons.
No. He does videos on TikTok and shit. Fucking oh my god, he's from England. He's got this little fucking little goatee down here. What the fuck is his name? Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah.
Remember they shot part of Little Scene in Colors at that Muscle Park thing there when they're chasing after a fucking high top. Sean Penn, Robert Duvall, right there.
But this year,
they did a lot of
this
stuff
year
for Venice and
we're also
American
doing
History X.
the Animal Kingdom tour. We're gonna go to all the hot spots that were in Animal Kingdom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because we're literally two houses down from the house that they filmed a lot of the scenes at. And then at the top of the hill, we go up the stairs and then we go into the neighborhood. Then there's the house that they used with the mom and all the brothers together and shit, living in the same house and shit. Where most of the shit happened, there was one of the brothers that had the house on the beach, which was 2 houses down from us. But yeah, I want to go to the restaurants that they went to. bars. I want to go try a couple of the bars out there. It was all part of the show. Like they used the whole city of, where we stay.
So does the whole family go on these things, or is it just you and Cheryl doing it?
No, it's the whole family.
Whole family?
Whole family. Yep, kids and all. I spent a lot of time walking around. I see a lot. It's not that big of a town, but
So you don't have no earthquakes over there.
Oh, did you hear about the one in Iran, Dean? Right there by the fucking nuclear power plant?
An earthquake?
Yeah, 5.1.
Today?
Yep.
No
Yeah,
shit.
I heard something about that too.
Right by the nuclear power plant out there. You keep fucking around, it's what's going to happen. It's going to get sucked into the ground. Stupid asses. Keep fucking around.
And Trump didn't even have to do it.
No, God don't like that kind of shit. Y'all need to stop fucking around.
Yeah.
Allah don't like that shit.
Right? Wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, Travis, we need to hook up, bro. When I go to Venice, man, you should come down to Venice. We should hook up, bro. Like I try to connect with people out there. Not a lot of people actually follow through. Like I've of course I've met Becky, but I know Becky. I know Becky. You know what I mean? And I've met Erica out there. She's a lot smaller than she looks in her pictures.
Who?
Erica.
Fan
Bam. I might actually spend a little bit of time on the beach this time too.
Yeah.
My last time.
Well, what do you mean this time? You didn't do it last time?
Shit, I don't like spending time on the beach, bro.
Why?
I don't, man.
He barely gets his toes wet.
Jeez.
No, I'm telling you the truth. I've heard this story.
I can't, man. Like, like I was telling Tits earlier, I spent a lot of time at the beach. You know what I mean? But that one incident, seeing that fucking shark take a bite out of that guy's leg, I'm good.
Wait a minute. Rewind the tape. You actually see a shark take a bite out of a dude's leg?
Yeah.
On the shore?
Yeah. No, we were out in the water.
Oh.
It was like, shit, me and my bio, I don't even, sperm donor, we were out there, and because I used to surf, dude.
Right.
That was one of my favorite things to do every time I went to the beach. And we were out there, and there was a couple of kids this way, and then there was a couple of guys this way. And then there was two behind us, and the one behind us was the one that got his leg chomped off.
So he was sitting on his board and came up and hurt. Damn.
Yeah, but it was like, ow, what was that? And then he pulled his leg up, and it was gone.
Probably happened that quick, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
So did you guys help him out, or did you just sit and swim in circles trying to paddle out of there?
His homie was there. His
He
homie.
like, you're fucked. You're on your own.
Well,
You already got it.
My bio was like, get going, go. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I guess at that point it's.
I caught the smallest wave that took me all the way to shore.
yeah, to attract other sharks too to come up.
Oh yeah, they can smell that blood like a mile away.
Smell a drop of blood from a mile away.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's and not only that, bro. Do you know you're swimming in fish, piss, and shit, and sperm from whales and sharks
Everybody else that's in there fucking
Yeah,
and shitting
not
in
only
the
that,
ocean.
but you got people that piss and shit in the ocean from the fucking cruise ships. They also throw out rotten food. Like, dude, yeah, bro.
That's why you can't drink the ocean water and it'll kill you. It's so fucking polluted.
It's why you don't swim in it, is, bro.
The shore ain't that bad.
Fuck, bro. Okay, let's just say there's
It's
beaches.
cool when you put goggles on for a minute.
Yeah, there's
you can
beaches
see
now.
it and it's
There's
pretty. But,
beaches now that collect garbage from the sea, bro.
oh yeah, when I was in Carolina, what was that 3 years ago? I went to the beach once when I got out of the hospital. That was, to me, I've only been to the beach in Hawaii, but actually maybe Cali too. That place was such a shithole. It looked like mud water when the waves was coming in. You know what I mean? The water was all brown, and then, like you said, garbage was coming up, and I was like, no.
Shit.
Now the one thing
People swimming that shit. Bro.
Now, the one thing that I have a problem swimming, like islands, because they get very deep very quickly offshore.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not. I understand sharks can come up and swim for a couple feet of water and shit, but there's less of a chance of a shark coming up to the shore than there's more of a chance of it grabbing you on the island.
If I can go out, fucking, I don't know, 50 yards and still see the ground, I'll swim in that water.
See the ground. Yeah, go look on that one.
Oh, you can see.
Well, some oceans are clear as fuck, but not fucking.
Like, if I can still see and I'm 50 feet out, I'm good. I'll swim in that shit.
It depends on how deep it is. I swam around Molokini.
I don't like deep water because you don't know what's at the bottom.
Yeah, there's things under the.
So when we do the whole whale watching thing, bro, you know that the whole time I'm thinking, as I'm looking over, the fuck is down there?
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I want to know what else is fucking down. I don't care about the dolphins swimming around. I don't care about the whales in the distance and shit. What is way?
You got 10,000 leagues under the sea going through your head and shit. On a giant octopus.
Like, I want to know what
nobody else knows.
You know what I mean? Like my eyes are fixated on what is way down there.
And all I see is this beautiful blue color because it gets darker blue the deeper you look into it. Well, that's clean water to me, but you know what I mean. But yeah.
Like I ask the question all the time on the boat. I ask the little tour guides. So, what is way down there? Does anybody really know what is down there? Like, nobody knows.
It stumps him because
this is my thing. Okay, this is my thing. So, with all the equipment and all the funky shit that they had when they landed on the moon, right? You know, they go through the fucking radiation. They got through the radiation not once but twice, right? They got through the radiation supposedly, right? The layer that's on the outside that's protecting us, basically.
Which I don't understand.
Okay, with all this, with all the equipment and all the shitty shit that they had, and we still have not made our way back to the moon.
And we're far more advanced.
And we're far more advanced, and we still can't get through that barrier.
Here's my question.
You know,
I don't think they really did. I mean,
right.
But
they
Here's
also
the other part. What happens when you
What about Neil?
take a sharp object to a balloon or a bubble? It pops. If some idiot decides he's gonna launch a rocket into space and we're gonna be flooded again, are we rewriting the Bible? We need to build an ark. Do you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck wants to pop the bubble that we all live in?
well, Elon is even saying we've never had a rocket get through the firmament.
Yeah,
We just
but I'm saying, but
above the Earth. Then it's the funny thing is everybody keeps thinking, okay, that the firmament is just over the United States.
No,
It's over
no,
the whole fucking Earth.
right?
Like, so if the Earth is round, okay, say it's round, and the firmament goes all the way around the motherfucking Earth. So there's an orbit to space that's from Earth to the firmament. So there's
Yeah.
a section here that,
That's orbit.
what do we call space? The in between two things. That's space.
Space,
Get it?
and then outside is outer space,
Right.
which
Which
we've
is a
never been.
firmament.
But
with-
son, why would you want to be the one person to like pop that bubble though? And if we're surrounded by water, like it is underneath us, why would you want to wipe out?
How can space be water though?
Okay, so you know, so then we'll get into this real quick. Okay, so you know how in the Bible it tells you, okay, even in God's own fucking words, there is water above and water below. So if Earth is round and it's surrounded by water, right? So what's above and what's below? You have water and you have water.
We're in a bubble.
So you're in a bubble. So think about this, okay? So here's a good one. SpongeBob SquarePants. The squirrel. How does she survive in the water? And she has to breathe air. And where is her house? It's in a bubble. It's in a firmament. Water above, water below.
Oh, I guess I never paid that much close attention to SpongeBob, but damn. Okay.
So
If you penetrate her bubble, then her world ends.
the bubble, right? If you puncture the bubble and it says there's water above and water below, how do you think the flood of Noah started? Because God put a hole and flooded the earth because there's water above and water below.
Okay, now rain.
Yeah,
Rain-
that's like
rain-
when did
rain-
you ever do
That's my thing. Is rain can be made.
yes, and there's a term for it. You did. I remember making them in like 7th grade. You could take like, you remember when they had like a terrarium?
Yeah, terrarium.
You could put a plant inside a glass container with a bottom, and you could seal it off after you watered it. And if it's dome shaped or whatnot,
Yeah.
eventually it's gonna keep recycling that water because that water and moisture cannot escape if it's sealed.
Right.
So rain is just recyclable all the time. And you got your plant in there, which is providing the oxygen. And it's this whole scientific thing.
But that's basically,
That's what
you go through the firmament, you're gonna bust a hole and it's gonna cause a flood because there's water above. Water.
everything is.
Look at the stars and shit, dude.
Uh-huh.
And you pay attention because you'll look at the moon, and all of a sudden you'll see waves in the moon. It's the water, bro. It's water above because you know when you see reflections,
Right.
like you look at the sky, and then you're like, oh my God, there's a moon. Wow, there's a moon. It's a reflection.
Huh.
You don't
It's
really
like
see.
looking at a mirage from a far distance. You're getting the reflection of that water that's hitting off.
So does Saturn and Pluto and all that actually exist too?
Yes, it exists.
It looks like it, but
but you know the funny thing is the scientists even say it. They're stars. They're just very big stars.
right.
Like you really can't tell if there's life or anything on it. That's why when they say fucking we landed on Mars, no, fucking there's nothing on Mars. That's a goddamn fucking Arizona desert.
They
no,
found
actually,
background pictures of
Utah. Right. It's the desert
yes.
in Utah that they use. Okay, that NASA uses that looks like fucking Mars. Like you got to think about this. NASA stands for what is NASA? It
Need another 7 astronauts?
no, it stands for something that means it's fake. Like I can't remember what it was. I'm gonna have to look it up and I'll let you know.
I know they said in Hebrew the word NASA means liar. Or
Yes.
Or to deceive.
To deceive, yes. NASA.
Huh.
Yeah. So, you know, and why do you think our government stopped using NASA?
They don't fuck with NASA no more?
No.
I thought they.
No,
What
we
the hell?
we were trying to build a ship with Elon. And I don't know if we're still doing it or not, but there's supposed to be a ship that is supposed to be able to go through the firmament without busting a hole in it.
How the hell?
And it had no. Oh, I seen a magician stick a needle through a balloon once.
Yep. There's a way. There's a way.
You gotta hit it at the right angle, I
Yeah.
think.
And you gotta have the right speed. Like there's not like just like Tits just said, he's watched people put a fucking needle in a balloon. You know, yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It's like when you watch a bullet go through gel.
Right.
That's a good one to say. You know,
It's
like-
yeah.
you go fast enough, you're gonna go through it without busting a hole or popping it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
It'll seal itself back up fast
Yep.
enough.
now them trying to get back in, they're gonna have to figure that out.
We're gonna need stronger radio to get through here.
How fast there would have to be.
Yes,
fucking
dude,
going.
they'd have to go supersonic with supersonic speed, bro.
You're
Like
gonna have to build a helmet that's holding your face on.
so fast that you got to be wearing a helmet that makes it to where your face doesn't move, dude. Because
You're gonna look like a pug because you're just so smushed up in there and shit.
Being so loud?
oh yeah, we would all hear it, dude. I think the whole world would shake.
Yeah.
And we'd all, if we knew it was happening, the umbrella would be worthless at that point. You know, just letting you know if case it goes wrong.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'd be one of those days where they would do it like late at night or something. That way, because it's just so loud that
they want everybody to be witness to it, bro. They're gonna have
All
everybody.
of a sudden, the Flexall guy comes around and he's fucking trying. Here to save the day.
Yeah, I'm putting my house in a bubble.
Build your own goddamn bubble, huh?
What's up, Danny?
But yeah, that shit's crazy, dude. Like when you think about it, man.
I just thought about that. It's supposed to be where you can't go through it. And I'm like, okay, so if it's water, it faces water, and if they bust through that and make a hole, that water is going to come in here like the great fucking flood. And so they're saying you can go through something if you're
If
going
you ever watch those movies and you know that the churches making shit of how the Great Flood came how it started, and it came from the heavens, bro, like this, Like it just.
I thought it was like just like a
No, it
steady
wasn't.
shower.
No, that was after the fucking opening of the hole and fucking.
Oh, so he filled it up and then just kept on raining and then to keep it going. So they literally it was
in all the movies and even in the illustrations of the books, dude, it shows it went like this first.
Mhm.
Yeah, it dropped in and then the water opened.
Yep, and then it just rained.
Then the boat just rose
And the boat just rose. Yep.
with the two
The
of
boat's in
everything.
the middle of nowhere, okay?
It was a lucky spot
Just
to
in the
build a
middle of
goddamn boat. I gotta tell you that much right now.
Like Noah even said, "Where's the water? Like, there's no water here." Like he kept saying it
In the middle of a fucking desert.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, dude, it just flooded. Like it's funny because when you look at those illustrations, it's just one big fucking
think
thing
I
that
have
just
seen one or
comes
two of
down
those.
like
Yeah.
this, just and then it rained after it flooded.
Like 40 days and 40 nights.
40
or something.
days and 40 nights. Yep, of constant rain. But you notice in the books and illustrations and shit, you see mountains that he's floating by. So there's ways that you can be higher than the flood, bro.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But then,
trying,
then you know, God decided to flush the toilet, and the flood went away.
Where the hell that water go?
the Roto-Rooter guy came back to the dome and sucked it all out. Then
thought about that too. I've thought about
the
that too.
Patchett guy came in.
Where the fuck did all the water go?
Maybe that's the
You know what I mean?
the ocean that's under the earth.
Like where the fuck did it? Like I always sit there and I laugh when a parent tells their kid, "Why don't you dig a hole to China?"
Yeah. It sounded a cool idea when you were like 7.
You know that you can't dig a hole to China. If you dig a hole deep enough,
We're
you're
gonna have to pay fucking water bill if you.
You're gonna hit the crater, you know, the equator or whatever, right? There's a layer that's so hot that there's no way you're gonna get through
It's a magma core.
Then you
know
got
what
the
I
core.
mean? And then you got,
According to what they say, if it is a round globe, and it does actually reach around to halfway across around the world from where we're standing, that's the thing. But yes, I know where you're going with this.
like as soon as you hit that one layer of the hotness, dude, you're gonna cause a volcano.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're already toast. You're done.
I didn't think about that.
You know
I
what I
didn't
mean?
get close to lava without feeling the heat.
Well, you got to think about it, dude. Like, there's layers. You know, there's that cold layer, right? Supposedly, the cold layer is after the hot layer. So you have the hot layer, which is supposed to be all this fucking lava and all this magma and all this fucking like hot shit. Okay, you dig a hole straight through that motherfucker. Like I said, it's going to cause a volcano. You're toast. There's no, you know, and now everybody's got a hole in the middle of the earth. That's a volcano.
Good luck selling that house, you know.
You know what I mean? Like you done created a problem for the earth. And then, but if you had equipment that you could literally be in that can withstand that kind of heat, which we don't, because think about this, that one ship that went down to go look at the Titanic imploded itself.
Yeah.
That was just the other day. It was like 3-4 years ago, wasn't it? Or 2 years ago?
Yeah, now they're doing fucking documentaries and shit on it.
Yeah, well,
they just
the families are fucking sued the fucking company.
You know, they found a big part of that ship. A big part of that ship.
They brought it back up. I remember seeing something.
It was almost intact. It was a big piece Like the other part was where they were at, and it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like the other
Yeah.
half of the ship was there, but the half that they were in was gone. Like it was like they're picking up pieces that still had that had they can't tell if it's human on it or if it's
See, they're like an arm hanging out, but they don't have.
like yeah. So they're sifting that shit out. But like I said, dude, like I don't think there's equipment out there that could withstand the heat of fucking that lava.
Mm.
But if there was, and you got through that, and now you're in the cold.
But then you
Which-
got to get through it again on the other side. There's the
Which-
heat.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying. But when you're in that cold is so cold, dude. Like it would freeze at your equipment.
Yeah.
You're fucked. You're stuck in cold.
Yeah,
But
if it really worked that way, that would make
If
sense.
you get through the cold, you're now in fucking the middle of the earth. You know what I mean? And that's supposed to be where the creation of light and life and whatever is in the middle of fucking earth. The gobstopper of the fucking earth. Like it's
Made
supposed
it
to be
through all
like
the layers.
it's supposed to be like paradise. Like some people think that that's where Eden is.
In the middle there.
Yeah.
Okay. What the hell's it doing way down there?
I don't want to go back to Eden. I'll tell you what, that sounds like too much a pain in the ass. You know, all that fire and brimstone and
But
freezing.
then there's but then there's stories that Eden is, still can't be found.
Well, there's actually stories that Eden is, where fuck, I can't even fucking think of the name of it, but it's that the Nile, somewhere along the Nile there in that area.
in Egypt.
Yeah, like way back in the day before it was, of course it was the beginning, so it was all grassland and all that shit. It wasn't all desert and everything.
I actually think it's underwater.
They say there's this flat in that firmament, and there's other worlds around us or whatever that are beyond the ice wall, and that's where they think the
That's where the real Garden of Eden is, I believe.
Yeah.
The real Garden of Eden's on the other side of the wall. Because there's new video evidence, which I don't think it's real, but some people say it's real. But there's video evidence of a civilization of buildings like ours, but more sophisticated
Oh yeah.
on the other side of the ice wall. Like, and I've read books and I've listened to people's stories. I listened to this one guy. He tells the story about the captain of the boat that went through the opening, right? And they got taken by this massive ship that was like so state of the art and fucking like, and yeah. If you weren't invited, they kill you or they send you back.
That's nuts.
I'm like, look, they don't even like illegals.
they got a wall. What the hell's the problem with us having one? Fuck. They look to be doing just fine over there, don't they?
That's why when people go, oh man, we got aliens, the UFOs and shit. No, it's just them motherfuckers across the ice wall coming over trying to scare us.
Everything's lateral.
I'm saying, where do they come from out there somewhere? One guy was like,
Out there could be over there.
They don't come from out, they come from over.
Yeah.
On that ice wall. Over there. That's where they come from. Not out there, over there.
right, you guys. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm calling it myself. Much love, everybody. Let's hotbox the world. See y'all for Wake and Bake.
Love y'all. Tear it up.
I wanna cloud.